what's going on, guys? Chris Chavez here with Phandroid.com. So today we're going to be taking a look at a battery case for the Galaxy S8. I actually showed you guys this in a post, I think it was last week. And this is basically a super affordable alternative to the Mophie cases that you've seen for a lot of other devices. But unlike the Mophie case, where those are priced at $100, this is only priced at $32 on Amazon. So definitely a lot cheaper. But you sacrifice the wireless charging capabilities that you find in the Mophie. So basically, let's just go ahead and open it and take a look at what's inside. It sort of just comes in this cheap generic box with virtually no branding at all. And a little bit of documentation here on the inside, kind of covering just some of the specs. It basically charges at 1.8 amps, so it doesn't have fast charging. But it will slowly charge your device, and that's probably better and probably a little bit more safe than if you were doing fast charging on a battery case. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. This is the case itself. It sort of has this TPU rim. It's really not much of a case because it doesn't really have a front lip at all. So when your phone's inside, there's not really any full frontal protection, which kind of sucks. And then you have the Type-C little charger there at the bottom. And let's just go ahead and fit the S8 inside, and you can see what it looks like. So you just snap it in like that, and then kind of work it around the edges. It's very, very snug. And yep, there we go. And it just sort of fits in there like that. So you can see not very much of a rim around the sides, but yeah, looks pretty nice. It's pretty minimal from the sides and the top, which I actually like, and there's no chin on the bottom, which you guys may have noticed from, like, say, the Pixel XL version of this one. Then you have some cutouts for your ports, your microphone, your 3.5mm headphone jack, and then your Type-C there at the bottom, speaker. And it has, again, like this nice soft touch finish, so it's very, very grippy, which I like. It does feel a little bit cheap, a little plasticky, but again, you're only paying $32. I have seen some complaints about the buttons being very hard to press. But what I did was I just kind of got a razor blade and I just sort of cut little slots along the sides of the buttons. Very, very small little incisions, and what that did was make them a lot easier to press, so pretty nice. So this got 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's pretty huge. It doesn't really add too much thickness to the device, so definitely enough to fully charge your device once and probably again and then some. To charge it, you just hold the little button here for 2 seconds. You can see there it activates. And the color changes depending on the battery level of the case itself. So it's white for 75% to 100, and then 50 to 75 it turns green, 25 to 50 it turns blue, and then finally when you have 1% or 25% and below, it will glow red. And charging it is pretty easy too. All you do is insert your Type-C cable that came with your Galaxy S8, and it will charge, I believe, the device and the battery case at the same time. And it will begin blinking once you're charging. Once it's fully charged, it will just glow a sort of a solid color like you see it right now. So pretty nice case. Actually not too bad for $32. You could certainly do a whole lot worse. And I mean, for the price of one Mophie, you can probably buy 3 of these bad boys here. So that's just a very quick look at the cheap, generic, really affordable battery case for the Galaxy S8. If you guys are looking or considering buying, you can find links in the description area down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.